Hey boys, welcome back to some more Be a Pro here in Rugby League Live 3. Back to the main series, the original main series, and we've done a fair bit in this career mode. As you see, we've got too much money to know what to do with. So we're max level, so we might as well just spend the stats or spend the stat boost, and we're taking on the Cowboys. And as you see there, that is Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson is at the Cowboys. No Jonathan Thurston. This is, I feel like I have to say this every episode, but this is a fair way into the season, so it's going to be a lot of changes. We actually have a pretty strong side this week, but the Cowboys still got Tom Malolo. Who else have they got? They got Carousel, they got Tapau, Ethan Lowe's there, Gutherson. They got a pretty strong bench. Obviously a few weird ones, a few no names, but it's pretty interesting to see like the teams this far into the future. We are playing at 1300 Small Stadium, I think it is. I'm surely it is. It's definitely the Cowboys ground. But yeah, hopefully we can get a decent performance. We didn't play very well in our sort of return match last week. Trying to get back into the Be a Pro sort of rhythm. It's definitely a different play style, and this is something I'm definitely excited. So that's a bit of a poor kick, caught in goal. I don't know what I was thinking there, but not a good kick. Is Sam Hoare, a young up and comer for in real life. Obviously in the game now he's into the first grade side, but a few of those Cowboys guys actually like playing in the Queensland Cup and stuff, which is cool to see. But not too much action to start this first half off. Beautiful inside pass there, but who was that? Tamalolo, I think, wrapped us up. He's going to be the danger man. So we got to watch him as a good bomb goes up. We actually take the ball, get the late offload to Kevin Proctor there. He's going to get taken back, held up. So good scramble, good play, but very, very handy defense by the Cowboys. As our last play, we're approaching that half time, and still 0-0 on the scoreline as we break through with a couple of tacklers, get shut down there. But good kick return, setting us up for good possession here, and that is a clean, just straight through the gap there. I was trying, oh man, the fullback did pretty well there. I was trying to get the setup play, but he just sort of tapered off. I shouldn't have called for the ball, but just those 2-on-1s, you got to call for it, but didn't really pay off for us. His last tackle, putting a nice little grubber there, and we're going to get the repeat set, so we still got a couple of minutes. We should get the full set of 6 in, so hopefully we can do something with it. Unfortunately, the drop kick, I don't know what happened. It got passed backwards, and we're through here. We throw the late offload, and silly play. We still had a couple of tackles, or a couple of minutes left. We had some time, so not the best play right there, but it's going to be a 0-0 halftime score. I mean, I think we should be winning this. Obviously, the Cowboys, they've got Sean Johnson, they got Tamalolo, but I think our side is definitely a fair bit stronger. The halves, I mean, our halves aren't the best, but Sean Nona is a good player, and we got some really good backs and some good forwards, so probably should be on top of them here. As off the kickoff, a little bit of ad-lib there, getting some good ground. As I'm trying to turn it back on the inside, who was that? I think it was Dylan Walker right next to me, but he sort of just overrun the play. I was probably a little late on the pass. Otherwise, it was opened up for him. Just could not get the passes. Again, trying to that little inside play, and I think it's again Tamalolo there to shut it down. Maybe not actually. I think he's behind the first marker there, but that's a good ball. Inside play, once again shrugging off the would-be tackler, and that is a good return to form try right there. Just hitting them with the combo of the inside passes. It's probably, one of the most effective sort of plays to run in the game, and worked pretty well. We just kept hitting with the inside passes, getting the ruck defense a bit worn out there, and paid dividends. It's right here, calling for a bit of a risky kick. I mean, the fullback was there, but I was trying to just sneak a 40-20. Had the win, but obviously, I think, is Coot actually the fullback? I'm trying to think. I think Coot was the fullback, so they still got Coot in the side. I mean, Carousel's a good player in Tapau, so the Cowboys actually have a better team than what I was thinking. Is Kyle Felt still at the club, and he's going to score a bit of a runaway try here. He's beaten a few players, And unfortunately, we were one of those players. Poor defense. And it puts them back into the game. Sean Johnson though misses the kick. So not the best stuff by Johnson. Hasn't had too much involvement in this game so far, but he's someone that can definitely cause some damage to us late in this game. Is right here. Oh, trying to hit that man again on the inside ball, but he's sort of overrun the play again. I think it's Matt Duffy there. As a 4 tackle, we're going to spread it out to the right here. Get it onto Dylan Walker, and that is a nice simple try. Just attacking the blind side. The Cowboys sort of raced up for some reason. I don't know who it was. The winger just jammed in and didn't shut it down. So fairly poor defense as Dylan Walker is going to miss the conversion. It's a pretty big miss, in fact. It could have put us ahead by 8, so not the best. As we're sending Duffy away down the sideline, and he's just going to shrug off. I'm pretty sure Lachlan Coote is the fullback, but Matt Duffy, obviously, you know, he was a really good winger back in the day. I know I saw him play. I can't think of what Queensland Cup team he was playing in. Is he playing this year? I can't even think. Like, I remember seeing Matt Duffy playing in the Queensland Cup like recently, but I don't know if it was like this year. I'm not sure, but I know Duffy, he used to be such a good player, but injury sort of halted his progress quite a bit. Is right here, the offload, a bit of a sloppy one, but then someone picks it up, and he's going to fling it out the back. The offload came at the worst time, and Martin Tapau, pretty good speed for the big fella, and he's going to race away and score. Oh, we threw a bit of a sloppy one. You know, I just thought, you know, pick it up, take the tackle, but this, I don't know who this is, but he throws the ball back. So it was to no one as well. I didn't even call for it, but Tapau, we almost got to him, but Tapau, he's quick for a big fella. Definitely weren't going to catch him over that 30-40 meters with the start he got. So the Cowboys, yeah, I saw Sean Johnson's name. I'm like, the Cowboys really? But yeah, the Cowboys are back into it again. We still got that 4-point buffer, but it's not looking great for them. Is right here. I was trying to put in a little kick, just get a repeat set, but the defense rushed me as a last play. A decent high kick, and but who was that? Sean Johnson, the man gets above the pack, so putting a bit of class into it. Is that kick not a great kick, straight to us pretty much, and we're just gonna wear up a bit of time there, and looks like we got this game pretty well wrapped up, unless we do something pretty silly here. As a minute to go, 4-point lead. Just gotta play smart, really. We're gonna go for the kick. We go for the chip and chase, and we're gonna give them one last chance here. You know, don't question my tactics right there. See, it doesn't matter. We win by 14-10. A pretty solid game. Good to get back into the action. We're starting to get a bit of rhythm. Pretty good completions as well. Controlled the game. But hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, and I'll see you guys next time.